Hello students, myself Harshal Nilkanda Nemade, lecturer in Mechanical Department at Praveen Patil College of Diploma Engineering and Technology. Today we'll start with chapter number 4, part B, Shears and Bending Stresses. Learning outcomes. By the end of the chapter, the students will able compute the shear and bending stresses in a beam subjected to the point and uniformly distributed load, determine section modulus and moment of resistance for a given beam, determine bending stresses and shear stresses for a given load and beam. Bending stress. Stress induced to resist the bending moment are called as bending stress, or the stress induced due to the bending moment are known as bending stresses. Bending stress is denoted by sigma b, unit Newton per mm square, megapascal, gigapascal. Pure bending. When a length of a bending is subjected to only bending moment and no shear force, such a bending is said to be under simple or a pure bending. Ordinary bending. When a length of a beam is subjected to only bending moment and shear force, such a beam is said to be an ordinary beam. Neutral axis. The interaction of a neutral layer with a normal cross section of a beam is called as a neutral axis. The bending stresses at the neutral axis is 0. Bending moment. Bending moment at any cross section of a beam is an algebraic sum of a moment of all the forces acting on the right and left side of the section. Unit Newton mm, Newton meter. Moment of resistance. The moment of the tensile compressive force in all the layer about the neutral axis is known as moment of resistance of the section. Unit Newton mm, Newton meter, etc. Assumption made in theory of the simple bending. First one, the material of a beam is homogeneous and isentropic. Second, the radius of curvature is large as compared to the dimension of a beam. Third, the beam is subjected to the pure bending and effect of the shear is neglected. Fourth, transverse section which are plane before bending remains plane after bending. Fifth, Hooke's law obeyed. Sixth, each layer of a beam is free to expansion or contract independently to the layer above or below it. Shear stresses. Shear stresses distribution of a sum of a standard section. I will give some formulas. For rectangular section, Qmax formula is equal to 1.5 Q average. Area for rectangle is B into D as is shown in diagram. Circular section, Qmax is equal to 1.333 Q average. Area is pi by 4 multiplied by D square. For triangular section, Qmax is 1.5 Q average, and for Q neutral axis is equal to 1.333 multiplied by Q average. Area is half multiplied by B into H, where Qmax is equal to maximum shear stress induced at the cross section, Newton per mm square. Q average shear stress induced in the cross section, Newton per mm square. Q and A is equal to shear stress induced in the neutral axis of a triangular section, Newton per mm square. Average shear stress Q average is equal to F divided by capital A, where F is equal to shear force acting at the cross section in Newton. A is equal to area of a cross section mm square. We will solve the problems. Average shear stress across the certain rectangular cross section is 190 Newton per mm square. Calculate maximum shear stress at the section. Okay, they have asked me to calculate maximum shear stress, means Qmax. Q average is given 190 Newton per mm square, and calculate, they have said Qmax is equal to how much. We know maximum shear stress induced for the rectangular cross section, Qmax is equal to, as given the formulas, 1.5 multiplied by Q average. So Q average value I have to substitute. After substituting, I will get Qmax is equal to 285 Newton per mm square. your numerical is solved. We will go to next. Find maximum and average shear stress for a rectangle section 60 mm multiplied by 150 mm subjected to the shear force of 50 kN. So B is given 60, D is given 150, F is given 5 kN. So kilonewton to Newton by multiplying 10 raised to 3. Okay, so 5 into 10 raised to 3 I will multiply, it will get converted kilonewton to Newton. To find Q max is equal to how much and Q average is equal to how much. Okay, cross section area of rectangle B into D, I will get area is equal to 9000. Okay, average shear stress Q average is equal to F upon A. So F is 5 into 10 raised to 3 divided by A is 9000. So I will get Q average is equal to 0.555 Newton per mm square. Maximum shear stress induced in the rectangular section Q max is equal to 1.5 multiplied by Q average. So 1.5 multiplied by Q average I have calculated 0.555. I will do multiplication. I will get Q max is equal to 0.832 Newton per mm square. Numerical is solved. Next, numerical. Triangular cross section based 100 mm height, 150 mm is subjected to the shear force of 50 kN. Find maximum shear stress induced and shear stress at the neutral axis of the section. Solution: B is given 100 mm, H is given 150 mm. Shear force they have said, so F is equal to 50 kN. Multiplying 10 raised to 3 it will get converted in Newton. So to find Q max is equal to how much and Q at neutral axis is equal to how much. Area of triangle is given by half into B into H. I will substitute value of B and H. I will get area is equal to 750 mm square. Average shear stress is equal to Q average is equal to F upon A. F is given 50 into 10 raised to 3. Area I have calculated 750. I will get Q average value is equal to 6.66 Newton per mm square. We know the maximum shear stress induced at the triangular cross section Q max is equal to 1.5 multiplied by Q average. 1.5 is equal to 1.5 multiplied by 6.66. Q max I will get 10 Newton per mm square. The shear stress at the neutral axis Q and A is equal to 1.333 multiplied by Q average. So 1.333 multiplied by Q average value is 6.66. I will get Q neutral axis is equal to 8.88 Newton per mm square. Shear stress distribution formula: Q average is equal to F multiplied by A multiplied by Y bar divided by I multiplied by B, where what is Q? Q is shear stress acting at the section at the distance of a Y from a neutral axis in Newton per mm square. F is equal to shear force acting at the cross section A considering the area mm square. Y bar distance of the centroid of the considered area from a neutral axis in mm. I moment of the inertia of an entire cross section about the neutral axis mm raised to 4. B width of the cross section where shear stress is found out in mm. Y is equal to distance of a layer where shear stress is to be found out from the neutral axis in mm. So you may see the figure. I have done the one rectangular section. I have taken one section. From that I will calculate the area. Shaded part is one considered section. Okay. To find out the shear stress distribution. Okay. B is given, D is given. Okay. From neutral axis to the centroid, that is a Y bar. Distance of the centroid considering from the neutral axis. Okay. We'll see some section. T section, you may see the how there will be the deflection. In inverted T section, you may see how there will be the deflection. In L section is also known as angle section. C section, and there is I section. Okay. Now, a beam of a rectangular cross section 100 mm multiplied by 200 mm is subjected to the shear force of 30 kN. Calculate the shear stress at the layer 20 mm away from the neutral axis. B is equal to 100 mm they have given, D is equal to 200 mm, F is equal to 30 kN, multiplying 10 raised to 3 it will get converted in Newton, Y is equal to 20 mm. Okay, what they have said, calculate the shear stress at the layer of 20 mm away from the neutral axis. Okay, and to find Q is equal to how much? Shear stress. Considering area, A is equal to B into D, so 100 multiplied by 200, it will get 8000 mm square. After getting area, I will get Y bar is equal to, so I will calculate Y bar. So to get Y bar value, Y bar from neutral axis I will calculate. Okay, so 20 plus 80 divided by 2, so I will get Y bar is equal to 60 mm as shown in figure. How to calculate the Y bar? Okay, moment of the inertia of the section about the neutral axis, I is equal to, so rectangular formula of inertia, BD cube divided by 12. So B value is 100 multiplied by 200 cube divided by 12. I is equal to 66.67 multiplied by 10 raised to 6 mm raised to 4. Shear stress induced, Q is equal to F multiplied by capital A multiplied by Y bar divided by I into B. So I will substitute all the values. I will get Q is equal to 2.159 Newton per mm square. Here your numerical is solved. Next, a rectangular section 100 mm width having a moment of inertia 6.67 multiplied by 10 raised to 7 mm raised to 4 is subjected to the shear force of 100 kN. Find moment of area section considering a shear stress of 4 megapascal. So B is given 100 mm, I is given 6.67 into 10 raised to 7 mm raised to 4, F is given 100 kN, multiplying 10 raised to 3 it will get converted in Newton. Q is equal to 4 megapascal, multiplying 1 it will get Newton per mm square. To find the moment of area of section, so area of section they have said, so I will write A multiplied by Y bar is equal to how much? We know formula is there. Okay, shear stress distribution formula, Q is equal to F into A into Y bar divided by I into B. Substitute value, only value is missing of A multiplied by Y. Okay, whatever the value which I want I will calculate. Okay, so A multiplied by Y bar is equal to 266.8 multiplied by 10 raised to 3 mm raised to cube. Okay, note moment of area of the section is what? Is A into Y bar. Okay, I have given the note. Whenever in question it is asked to calculate the moment of area of the section, so you have to calculate A into Y bar always. A hollow rectangular section 400 mm width, 900 mm deep, outside dimension and 20 mm thickness is subjected to the shear force of 100 kN. Calculate shear stress developed in neutral axis of the section. Capital B is given 400 mm, D is given 900 mm, T is given 20 mm, force is given 100 kN. By multiplying 10 raised to 3 it will convert it in Newton. To find QANA means shear stress at neutral axis and maximum shear stress is equal to how much they have said. So in figure you may see how I have done. So each and every side thickness is 20 mm. Okay, so moment of inertia of the section about the neutral axis I is equal to capital BD cube minus small bd cube divided by 12. Capital BD cube value is given, small bd cube value I have calculated. Okay, so I will substitute. After substituting I will get I is equal to 5.21 multiplied 10 raised to 9 mm raised to 4. Now again I have to find y bar value. So y1 is equal to same process of moment of inertia. Y bar is equal to from neutral axis. Okay, so 430 divided by 2 it will get 215 mm, y2 430 plus 20 divided by 2 is equal to 440 mm, and y3 is equal to 430 divided by 2 is equal to 215 mm. After getting y1, y2, y3, I will calculate a1, a2, a3. Okay. Hatching portion, you may see in hatching portion I have shown section 1, section 2 and section 3 also. Circle part. For section 1 is circle, for section 2 is circle, and for section 3 is also done in circle. Okay, calculate a1, a2, a3. Y bar formula is a1 into y1 plus a2 into y2 plus a3 into y3 divided by a1 plus a2 plus a3. Substitute all the values. I will get y bar is equal to 286.42 mm. Distance of the centroid, considering the area from the neutral axis, y bar is equal to 286.42 mm. So considering area, A is equal to a1 plus a2 plus a3, I will get area is equal to 25.2 multiplied by 10 to 3 mm square. Width of the section, B is equal to 20 plus 20, I will get B is equal to 40 mm. We know shear stress distribution formula. Okay, so shear stress distribution formula you have to write, substitute all value, and you will get the answer, final answer 3.46 Newton per mm square. Okay, your numerical is solved. Thank you.